Hello everyone, this is Shauna with Love Meets Cake, and I'm back for another super easy tutorial.
Hey Shawty, what your name is?
I'm going to show you the super easy method of making the Brown Sugar Peach Cupcakes, and if you love alcohol, I'm going to show you how to turn this into a tipsy cupcake with Peach Ciroc. Alright, let's get started. So here are the ingredients that we're using for our cake mixture. We are going to do a super easy box mix recipe. Nobody's gonna know. They're not gonna know. And then here's our ingredients for our icing. And remember, just leave out the peach Ciroc if you're not trying to get your drink on. And then here are the items that we're using for our peach topping and then for our brown sugar crumble mixture. Alright, so we're going to start with the box mix, and we're not going to obey anything that the box mix says on the back. We're going to use either white cake, yellow cake, or vanilla cake is fine for this. And in my opinion, Duncan Hines is the best box mix that you can use. Next, we're going to pour in 1/3 cup of oil. That's the only thing we're actually going to obey about this, the back of the box. And then the box says 1 cup of water. Nope. We're going to use 1 cup of milk. And what the milk does is it makes your batter creamier and it gives it more flavor. Also pour in some vanilla extract. And then we're going to take a 3-ounce pack of peach jello and just pour in half the pack. And what the jello does is it adds moisture to your cake and it's going to give it that peach flavor. Next, we're going to pour in a spoon of sour cream, and the sour cream gives it more moisture also. Now the back of the box says 3 eggs, but no, we're going to add 4 eggs because that 4th egg is going to make your batter fluffier. And then beat your mixture together until it's well mixed, but don't overbeat it. Next, fill in the cupcake tin with your cupcake wrappers. And to make it easier, I'm using a measuring cup to scoop out the batter, and then fill your cupcake cups halfway. Alright, we're going to start our peach topping, so get a small bowl and then pour in a can of peaches. And then pour in some vanilla extract, a burst of cinnamon, and a handful of brown sugar, and then mix that together. If you're trying to make this a tipsy cupcake and you want to knock people out, pour in about a 1/3 cup of peach Ciroc and then let the peaches soak in this mixture overnight. And even if you aren't making this a tipsy cupcake, it's better to let this soak overnight anyways, just because the peaches will really soak in the brown sugar and the cinnamon flavor. You can even cook the peaches and then let it cool. Alright, so for our peach buttercream, we are going to put in 4 sticks of room temperature unsalted real butter. And you know how I feel about real butter. Don't use margarine. And then take a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, or 8 cups of powdered sugar, same thing. And then pour in just half the powdered sugar to start off with. And we're going to pour in some vanilla extract. And then 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. And I do want to say, if you're trying to make this a boozy cake, instead of using the whipping cream, use 1/3 cup of Peach Ciroc instead. But again, like I said, I'm not doing that for this particular video, but just showing you how you would do it. And once we have that incorporated, then you can pour in the rest of the powdered sugar.
Plus this.
I ended up adding a little bit more powdered sugar to make it thicker in order for me to pipe. And as you can see, I like this consistency better because it's thick enough for you to pipe on a cupcake and hold its shape. Next, we're going to make our graham cracker crumble topping. And you can either crush graham crackers, but I'm lazy, so I'm using the pre-crushed graham crackers. And then I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter and then melt that into the microwave. And then next, we're going to just do a little burst of cinnamon again, and about a handful of brown sugar. And then we're going to mix this together until it is a crumbly mixture. Pretty much you're doing the same thing as if you were making a like a cheesecake pie shell. Okay, so I wanted you guys to notice, if you are doing the tipsy version, we did not bake any alcohol into the cupcake, and the reason why is because alcohol, when heated up, bakes out, which means you're pretty much wasting your alcohol. So what you would want to do is just always bake your cake or your cupcakes as normal, and then you'll take a spray bottle or one of these pipettes, and you're going to spritz on the alcohol so it soaks into your cupcake once it's already baked. And these peaches, if you did soak them in the Peach Ciroc overnight, they're going to have people laid out. But I'm a lightweight, so I guess I might be the only person laid out. A little bit of juice. It does get a little bit messy. Sprinkle on that graham cracker mixture. And the way to eat the alcoholic cupcake is you can either squeeze the pipette into your mouth before you take a bite or squeeze it into the cupcake. Yeah, the finished product. It's so good. It's so good. Watch that right corner. That drip, baby. That drip. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you actually try the recipe, leave a comment on how it turned out. Thank you for watching.